Reid Nation, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be talking about WWE 2K20. It's about that, pretty much about that time of year where we're going to be talking about 2K20, and in this video we're going to be talking about who's might be on the cover of this year's game. And this is pretty much predictions. This is not anything that's factual true. I haven't watched the Great Ones video. He actually posted something about this as well, mentioning something about Randy Orton in the showcase. I don't really know how I feel about that. I think that'd be cool. I'm not gonna lie, but that's really not my vision point for this upcoming game. Now, there's a lot of possibilities of who's gonna be on the cover, and I'm just gonna let you guys know who I think might be on the cover. Now, I'm saying now a lot. We had a lot of top stars the past coming year and two. Now, Daniel Bryan just is coming up on his peak, but these are all my possibilities of who is going to be in it. Now, the top people that have been top, you know, pretty much on their game has been Ronda, Becky, Charlotte, Daniel, Seth, Roman for his return. I think I said Charlotte already, and then some other. I mean, I wouldn't count Batista. I say Triple H or something like that. But in my all honesty, if they go just a female route of putting somebody on the cover for the first very time, I think it should either be Sasha Banks or Charlotte. Just the fact that they have really boosted up the last 2 years. And even though I disagree with the triple threat match at WrestleMania, I will give Charlotte the benefit of the doubt. She has put on a great performance throughout the years, and she has worked her way to the top. I feel as if she would probably be cool on the main cover. I wouldn't complain because it would be a female for the very first time, but I really kind of want Sasha Banks. Now they can go not even that route and get Becky Lynch on the front of the cover. That'd be cool. You know, I don't think they would do a showcase of her because there'd be a lot of stuff that we don't know. But I really see Sasha Banks or Charlotte if they go the female route. Now for male route, I do think they could easily put, before I even say male route, I could see Ronda Rousey as well. Now, Ronda Rousey has done a lot. For some reason, I see the little Seth Rollins vibe when it comes to her being on 2K20 and just having a trailer. I could see that, but let me just go to males. So male route, I could see Daniel Bryan back on the cover. Now he was an alternate cover for 2K14 because The Rock was on the cover, but he was an alternate. So basically, if you have the video game as a CD, the case you flip it around, and Daniel Bryan was on it, which I like Daniel Bryan. I really thought he should have been on the cover, but Daniel Bryan could be possible once. He has done a lot for WWE since his heel run, and it's awesome. It's not gonna lie, it's awesome. I have a little cold, sorry for it. It's awesome. I love it. And another person that could actually be on there is Roman Reigns. Now, I feel like Roman Reigns should have been on it a long time ago. Back when Brock was on it, I thought Roman should have been on it. Last year, I thought Roman should have been on it. I feel like Roman should have already been on the cover. You know, since he's making his return, I think he could possibly be on the cover. Just the fact that the leukemia situation he had going on with him, it could really just like help him or boost him to be on the cover. And then who else? I don't think Seth Rollins will be back on the cover. I don't think they will go that route of bringing him back on the cover. I mean, it's a possibility. Who else was on the cover a couple times? We've had a couple of superstars that have been on. I think Stone Cold has been on a couple times. The Rock. So I mean, pretty much like you could be on the cover more and more times. Like I believe Brock is gonna. If Brock stays a little longer, I think he'll be on the cover again in a future game if he prevails and goes forward. Who else did I say? Triple H, that would be an odd one, but you know, I can see that. That makes sense. But Great One said something about Randy Orton, and I want to come back to it. He actually mentioned that I didn't watch the video, but from the thumbnails and his title, something about Randy Orton showcase and Randy on the cover. I don't necessarily. I think it would be really generic to put Randy Orton on the cover if you catch what I'm saying. I don't think that's really needed for him to be on the cover. I really don't. I just honestly don't. Like I care less if he was on the cover. I mean, I love Randy Orton to death, but it just be super generic. It's like putting John Cena on the cover. You know, that's like 2K15. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't mind him on the cover. You know, I don't usually mind John Cena on the cover, but now it'd be like, what in the world? So I think that he should not be on there. But if he is, it'd be just a generic thing that 2K does for their game. Now, I really think if it's a male, it's got to be. I think it's got to be Dan Bryan. I think he should really like get his shine. They've already did his showcase, so that could possibly be a like down pointer, because I think they're gonna do as if he's already in a showcase mode, so there's no point of really putting him on the cover, because most of the times if they put somebody on the cover and they still have showcase around, they have the showcase of him. Like when Stone Cold's on the cover, they had his showcase mode. The Rock, I believe they had a little bit of it. Well, The Rock, they had his, but it was like a 30 years of WrestleMania thing, which was lit. I would love to see a 30 years of WrestleMania on the new platform of PlayStation 4, because we had it on 2K14, which was still on the old gen. But I mean, I'm saying, but I know a lot. I think they should put a female this year. I'm highly saying that. I want a female on the cover. It makes no sense to not have a female on the cover. If they put a female on the cover, it would not be sexist. It would not be offensive. It would just be that the revolution of women is real. Now, a lot of people are saying the revolution is dead. Like, they're going back to just doing whatever. But the revolution is still real. Females are main eventing, like, regular shows, Raw and SmackDown. Like, we're seeing that. The Becky, Charlotte, the Ronda stuff. Most of them are main eventing every week now. Like, there's not... I mean, before Ronda came, I'm not gonna lie, not a lot of females were main eventing the end of the shows, besides maybe like Sasha, Charlotte, flipping going back and forth for the titles. But since Ronda has done this feud with Becky, Charlotte, they have been main eventing all of the shows. Now, I really do think they should main event WrestleMania, but that's another video to talk about. But in my honest belief, I think either Charlotte or Sasha Banks should be on the cover. I said this in last year's. It's crazy. I've said the same thing years and years, but I really do believe that will be a defining moment in WWE if you do something different. Now, I know they have their little male, like, we always got to, like, put a male on the cover, but change it up. Change it up. Like, there's not many times where I hate the same stuff, and they finally change stuff up. Like, for my career, we've hated, I'm not going to lie, most of us hated my career for years since they've been on next gen. If you play in the older games, you're not going to hate it because the storylines were longer. Like, if you play the SVR series and all that, like, the stories never end. I think in 07, they had millions of cutscenes. Like, you were going to get different cutscenes throughout the whole stories. And every person did a voiceover for all the cutscenes, which I congratulate them to do. And then they finally changed it this year. Even though it wasn't a drastic change, it was a good change for people that play WWE 2K games, because we had a storyline that actually was interesting and people tune into. Now, if they can make it a little longer, like a season mode or something like that, I'll be okay with. But in all honesty, put a female on the cover. That's truly my opinion. A female should be on the cover of 2K20. That female, I honestly, as long as the female's relevant, I do not care if it's not Sasha Banks or Charlotte. It could be Becky or Ronda. I honestly could see Becky or Ronda being on the cover. It would make sense. Matter of fact, why don't you just put all of them on the cover? Like, all the females on the cover. Like, that'd be cool. But who knows what 2K is going to do. That's just my opinion. They're not going to watch this video, so my opinion only is going to matter to you, my fans, my subscribers, and people that just, come to view it because they see it on the search bar. And, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next video post. From Nation Round Deuces. One love, peace. Catch you guys later. Stay subscribed. Stay blessed. I'm out. See you.